In a world where everyone's always in a hurry, sometimes the most important journey is the one that takes us off our planned path. Meet Sam, just an ordinary person on an ordinary day. But today, Sam will make an extraordinary choice. When others looked away, Sam looked closer. And in that moment, everything changed. One small act of kindness can ripple out and touch countless lives. This is the story of the Good Samaritan. A tale as old as time, but as needed as ever. Because in the end, we're all on this journey together.
Under the relentless sun, a Jewish teacher approaches Jesus, his expression a mask of earnest intent. In an open-air courtyard bathed in sunlight, Jesus sits serenely, surrounded by expectant followers. The Jewish teacher steps forward, his voice echoing with profound inquiry. What must I do to inherit eternal life? Sunlight floods the open-air courtyard, highlighting dust motes suspended in the air. Jesus asks, "What is written in the law?" Sunlight bathes the open-air courtyard in a warm glow, creating a serene and contemplative atmosphere. The teacher stands, imparting timeless wisdom. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and love your neighbor as yourself. Sunlight streams into the open-air courtyard, illuminating the air. Jesus speaks with conviction. You have answered correctly. Do this, and you will live. In the open-air courtyard, a teacher stands amidst rustling leaves, poised to defend himself. The teacher, with conviction, poses the question, "And who is my neighbor?" A solitary figure traverses the desolate path, stretching from Jerusalem to Jericho. The road stretches endlessly, a ribbon of dust cutting through the stark, unforgiving wilderness. Under the relentless sun, the traveler trudges on, a small speck against the vast, empty horizon. On the desolate Jerusalem road, robbers brutally attack the traveler. They strip him of his garments, leaving him vulnerable. The robbers steal all of his valuables. The robbers disappear, leaving the traveler alone on the roadside. Blood mixes with the dust as the traveler lies helpless on the road. On the desolate Jerusalem road, a priest advances, his figure stark against the harsh landscape. His steps falter as he spots the injured man, a shadow of conflict flickering across his face. He makes a deliberate choice, averting his gaze and crossing to the other side, his pace quickening. The priest continues on his journey, leaving the injured man behind. A Levite walks along the road, his gaze fixed ahead. He glances at the injured man lying on the roadside. He continues on his way, offering no aid. On the road, a lone Samaritan approaches, his figure silhouetted against the harsh landscape. His eyes fall upon the injured man. A surge of compassion floods his heart. On the roadside, the Samaritan kneels beside the injured man. With gentle hands, the Samaritan cleans the wounds, a stark contrast to the harsh world around them. The Samaritan carefully bandages the wounds, a silent promise of care in a desolate place. Along the dusty road to Jerusalem, a selfless act unfolds as the Samaritan gently lifts the injured man. A lone figure guides a donkey along the dusty road, an inn, a distant promise. Flickering candlelight casts shadows across the inn as the Samaritan tends to the injured man. She cleans his wounds with meticulous care, her movements precise and filled with tenderness. She bandages his arm, sealing the wound with soft linen. The air smells of herbs and blood. The Samaritan hands money to the innkeeper, his expression earnest. "Take care of him," the Samaritan says, ensuring the innkeeper understands the gravity of his request. He promises, "If it costs more, I will repay you when I return." Jesus awaits the teacher's response, sunlight casting shadows in the open courtyard. Which of the three was a neighbor to the man who was attacked? Sunlight filters through the open-air courtyard as the teacher stops, contemplating the query. The teacher responds to the question with a gentle expression. The one who showed him mercy. Silence blankets the open-air courtyard as the crowd absorbs Jesus' words. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams. Jesus speaks, his voice resonating in the stillness. Go and do the same.